400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact of them here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage is safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog.
Ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember YAHAWADAH's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was design 5 for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
You see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my actions. Yes, you said so. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber put payback the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. That's right.
You see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact of them here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving.
Hey, Shalom, Israel. We are the ISUPK, start out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yohana. This is the ISUPK Orlando Saturday class with your teacher, priest, and officer of 500, CHAANAK YAHAWADAH. You know what I'm saying? Welcome in, welcome in. Yahawah Shem Yashabaraka Thumb to the brothers. Yahawah Shemar Thaba Shem Yashah to the sisters. Get it on. I'm in with my main man, young man Clyde in this joint. And this is a continuation, part 2 of the Oppressor Still Your Enemy. You know what I mean? Like, this is like, as far as like scriptures and breakdowns go, like recognizing who my enemy is and educating my people on who their enemy are is like one of my favorite things. You know what I'm saying? To identify like who to watch out for, to identify who's been oppressing us, to identify that there is a difference between you and your oppressor. Like the people that oppress you are not your friends. They're not the people that look out for you. They are the ones that's supposed to oppress you, that was sent to oppress you. You know what I mean? And knowing that it'll give you a better sense of what you're supposed to be doing, like who to look out for. You know what I mean? And with things like that being said, like as this place heat up, as this kingdom heat up, hey, come on, stop. As this place heat up, you know what I'm saying? People, we need to look to our own. You know what I mean? We need to look to coming together, like as the scripture told us. You know what I mean? And a lot of things gonna come our way. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things gonna try to, you know what I'm saying, distract you. But stay focused, stay diligent, keep that zeal, and you know what I'm saying, stick to it, and you'll be okay. You know what I mean? So the devil, which is the white man, he been in an uproar. He's such a devil that he been turning on his own. It's bad enough that, you know, they always got hatred towards us. That's known. You know what I'm saying? They know that, you know, we are their enemies. They count us their enemies, you know what I mean? They know that. But now he's such a devil and such a beast that he making enemies out of his own people. You know what I mean? He making enemies out of his own folks. And what the one person that they hold it near and dear to his heart, to their heart, they unaliving them too, which is the white woman. You know what I mean? They letting you know that with that saying that anybody can get it, they let you know that that's real. They let you know that that's real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we got a full house in here today. We got brothers from all over the gunshine state. That's what they call it. Got Officer Kazat Tamar in this joint. Officer Kamar. Trooper
Radazar. Trooper Radazar.
I wanted you to say it a little louder.
Trooper Radazar.
My newly raised up Trooper Radazar. We got young man Clyde and enjoying a whole bunch of brotherhood going on in here. You know what I mean? So yeah, but like I was saying, like, 1 second. Somebody. Yeah, so like the oppressor saying anybody can get it, even his own woman. And I remember they used to kill brothers and hang, but they burned whole towns down over the white woman. Right. And she said seen what they did to Emmett Till. You know what I'm saying? Seen what they did to Emmett Till because over a lie. They hung him, mutilated him. His body was so. If you see that, they had it in Time magazine back in that time. His picture, how he looked at the funeral, and it's like, can I get the sisters on this side and the brothers on this side? You good, bro? Salaki, y'all, once again, Salaki. Yeah. So, they was I guess they. So, now they're not even caring about their own woman. Like they'll put her in the dirt just like they've been putting our women and our brothers and sisters in the dirt. You know what I'm saying? Because they know, they waging war against their enemies. We don't think that, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we don't think that the oppressor is our enemy. Right. We just think that he hate us for our skin color. He hate us because we're not as rich as them. Or he hate us because we live in the hood. We listen to rap music. You know what I'm saying? We wear our clothes a certain way. We ain't got, even the ones that got suit and ties, they still get discriminated against. They still get hated on. You know what I mean? And that's all because of lack of knowledge. Like, they don't understand that this oppressor, this beast is here to destroy you. He want to get rid of you. Donald Trump want to get every Black, Hispanic, and Native American out of America. If he could, he'll make ICE agents run into y'all homes and you a citizen and kick you out. MAGA, make America great again, make America white again. Make niggas and spicks and savages slaves again. That's the whole movement of it. And, knowing that is beneficial to your survival. Because how you gonna fight a war and you don't know who the enemy is? You think somebody that look just like you is an enemy. Because your oppressor created differences between your brothers. Put one of them here, put one of them there. The Willie Lynch effect, still working today. Like we say, brothers beefing and killing each other over a block in the city they don't even own. They pay rent there. That's your street? Oh yeah, don't pay that rent the first of the month. That really gonna be your street because you're gonna be living on it. You know what I'm saying? Then you can really claim 41st and 3rd. You know what I'm saying? You can really claim it. Then don't pay that rent. But you willing to shoot another brother over the white man's property. What happened to your property? I was looking at something, they was talking about Rosewood, right here in Florida, right up the street. They was talking about it, how they killed the whole town damn near. Killed over 100 people. Some of the people, they can't even find the bodies because they killed them and dumped them in the swamps or dumped them in the forest or just, they don't know. And they descendants was looking for them and, trying to find out. They try to say like only 6 people got killed in that massacre. When the people that the descendants that know it, and if you know the story, it was over 100. It was a whole town. They took Rosewood off the map, off the Florida map. They took it off the map. You can't find the city of Rosewood. You can find the city of Levy, and that's like right next door, but you can't find Rosewood. They try to bury it, and that's what your enemy and that's what your oppressor try to do. He try to bury and cover his tracks so they don't know, so you can't identify, what he has done to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans since he came over here. Because our brothers, our Native American brothers and sisters was already here. When he came, ever since then, he been trying to cover his way.
And that's when, like schools, when it comes to slavery and the things that they did to the native Indians, like I'm slowly starting to see that, less, less and less, out of the schools. Just like you said, they, they trying to cover their tracks, and now they trying to, at this point now they even trying to sweeten up slavery.
Not even sweeten it up. Yeah, not even sweeten it up. They're trying to get rid of it. They're trying to make it seem like it was a choice. Go ahead.
Yes, that's really what you're talking about, because in the schools today, back then they used to call it the transatlantic slave trade. Now it's the migration. Just like you said, they act like we volunteered to come over here on our own will. Mm-hmm. And not only that, I agree with you when you're talking about Levy. The same thing with Eatonville and Greenwood. It was named after 2 brothers, but they tried to wipe it off the map. They just made the town Greenwood back into Greenwood because they had to erase everything. This was way back. Matter of fact, those was the first 2 towns in the state. Because the natives ran this land first, right? This was like a safe haven where a lot of slaves ran to Florida, right? Then the Europeans came, and it was a war then, and a lot of them, they buckled up even way down in the Everglades. They wasn't having it. So I'm talking about this was a war was going on for years.
Yeah. Because
they tried to conquer this state.
Yeah, that's the Seminole War.
The Seminole
went on for 40 years.
Right.
And they weren't never defeated.
No. So they gave up. But a lot of them was led on the trail to Oklahoma.
Andrew Jackson.
The trail to Teal.
Yeah, the ones that they could find.
Yeah, this one I'm finding out. Some of them, you talking about my relatives. Some of them ended up on that coast of the Carolinas. From there, a lot of them went on over to Peru from this land. Because this wasn't coming from the west coast of Africa wasn't the first time.
Come on.
It wasn't the first time that slaves went on cargo slave ships. This came from this land here.
Yeah, this is the thing though. But even before the transatlantic slave trade, the tribe that was already over here was connected with each other because they dealt with each other, traded, sailed, South America, North America, the islands. Puerto Rico, Jamaica, Haiti, Reuben, Ephraim, a lot of them tribes stayed connected. It was I forgot what it was one of them books that they said when they ran into Simeon that he said that his brother Joseph was on a nearby island.
Lost tribes and promised land.
Lost tribes and promised land. So they knew who they were. You know what I'm saying? They did not know. And them conquistadors, they knew who they was looking for. Because when they stopped telling lies and they encountered, you know what I'm saying, the Native Americans and the tribes of Ephraim and everybody, they said that they was dressed nice, their houses was nice, decked in gold, jewelry. They followed the Mosaic laws and all of that. They knew what was up. Now they're trying to say they were savages and then being war leads to cover their private part and all this other stuff.
Right.
Try to make them look like cavemen when really the cavemen were the oppressors. The conquistadors was the English and the Portuguese and the Spaniards. Them, you know, them was the beast.
If I'm not mistaken, when they came over here, they was also they even also taught like the oppressor cleanliness. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they didn't even watch it. Real tough.
Right.
So I have one more thing to add with that. They knew it's not like they encountered them by accident. They knew who they was looking for. That's why they had a translator that spoke Hebrew.
Right.
You know, like you said, when they got off them ships and encountered them, he called his translator so he can translate. That's when he told him this, you know, he had family on the island next door. So they knew who they was looking for. And every time, if you notice, every time the oppressor wants to raise war with someone, they make them out to be evil and wicked, savages and beasts. They do that first, and then they wage war so they can feel justified in their wrongdoing.
And not only that, they manipulate them and make them think that they be I think I just read them. Psalms is it 55 and 21? Yeah, somebody give me Psalms 55 and 21.
No.
Yeah, whoever got Psalms 55 and 21. Psalms 55 and 21.
Lord.
Go ahead.
Psalms 55, verse 21. The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
No. It's like, go ahead.
But war was in his heart.
Read from the top. So like, matter of fact, start at verse 20.
Psalms 55, verse 20. He has put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him.
Right. That's what he did with the Native Americans. That's what he did with the Taínos. You know what I'm saying? Our Ephraim brothers and sisters came like, oh yeah, we got this. Or y'all never. They try to make it seem like they wasn't. They try to make it seem like we weren't advanced. We didn't have to go to. We didn't have to have weapons of war because we knew that we was all brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? The tribes knew that they didn't have to have weapons for war to fight with each other. Yeah, they had weapons to fight off other people, but the other people didn't come till they came. Know what I mean? So we was at peace. And when they came, we was at peace. So we didn't have to have no muskets and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? We had to stuff protect us from wild animals and things like that. But as far as going to war with each other, we wasn't doing that. They probably had infighting and skirmishes, but not full out war. You know what I mean?
So now, well, when we had disagreements with each other, yeah, we would have what they call a contest,
Mm-hmm.
right? Rather be riding horses a certain way, rather be wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
But when it was over, it was over. There was no envy in our heart where we have to come back and kill them. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, right. Damn right. Keep going.
He had broken his covenant.
He broke his covenant. Many a times the conquistadors broke their treaty. Many a times the United States government broke their treaty with, you know what I'm saying, the Native Americans. Because they couldn't beat them. So they tried to make peace with them because they couldn't beat them. All right, until they came up with a way to defeat them or separate them or make them go against each other. Keep going.
Verse 21. The words of his mouth were smooth than butter.
Words of his mouth were smoother than butter, the deceit. Oh, we want to, you know what I'm saying, come together. Let's join together and we can prosper. We can show y'all how to do this and we can learn y'all culture and y'all can learn our culture. And that sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they on the verge of dying. If the Native Americans didn't show them how to survive the winter, they would have died out. And I wish they would have never showed them. You know what I'm saying? But us being the people of compassion, us being the people with, you know what I'm saying, with caring traits, a lot of the time it was our downfall because we that type of people. All right, open the door. No, push the other one. That was our, you know, we can't help it because we got that spirit on us. You know what I mean? But we need to have that spirit with each other and not to our oppressors. And more on that, keep going.
But war was in his heart.
But what?
But war was in his heart.
War is always in the heart of your oppressor against his enemy. He never had peace. It just told you he be what to say. He put his hands against such that be at peace with him. He ain't gonna never be at peace with his enemy because he always gonna be thinking about, man. They gonna remember when we hung them from trees, when we kicked in their doors at 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. and drugged their husbands and their fathers out and their daughters and their sons. When we broke our whole families, that's always on their mind. It should always be on our minds too. So we don't get lax. So we don't forget. You know what I mean? Right. So that's exactly how they don't forget. They ain't forget 9/11. We shouldn't forget none of the things that they done. We should bring it up all the time. Keep it in remember. We say remember the things of old. Right. We should remember all that every time. Teach our kids what's happening because they ain't trying to teach our kids in school what they done did to us. They want us to forget. Rock us back to sleep. But Trump, he done up the ante. Know what I mean? He bringing that spirit of hate and racism. He instilling it in his people. So we need to instill in our people that this ain't what it is. But he's showing you what's up. You know what I mean? They killing their own. Just like we kill our own because we ain't got the knowledge. They got the knowledge, but they just beasts. Like if you ain't down with the program, you get down and lay down. You know what I mean? And that like I say, they letting you know that anybody can get it. Woman or child. If you standing in the way of what they trying to do. Like if you standing in the way of them being evil, you know what I mean? You standing in the way of them conducting what they're conducting and expressing their hatred towards Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you can get it. You can get it too. You know what I mean? Let me get what this is. Did I read that one already? Proverbs 11 and 21. You got it?
Yes, sir.
That's it, bro. All right, go ahead.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 21. Though hand join in hand.
Though hand join in hand, guess what? I've been saying on social media, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these sisters saying they rather go with all oppressors. They don't want to be in a relationship with brothers no more. They say the oppressor is better. He better for them in a relationship because niggas don't like to pay bills. Niggas like to cheat. Niggas like to do all this. Go ahead, sir.
It's the other way around too. You got the passport bros and all them talking about they don't mess with Black women and all that. They go into other countries, try to get women. Right. Same thing.
They actually be involved.
And that's they doing that because, and a lot of them brothers going there to get them pretty behind women because they couldn't get them over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? They ain't got the courage, they ain't got the skills or the you know what I'm saying, the talk game to talk to a pretty woman. They get shut down. You know what I mean? And a lot of that is that a lot of that comes from that too. You know what I mean? They're going over there and sleeping with women that would never sleep with them in America, but they could sleep with the woman. They could sleep with the woman of their dreams for $20. Explore. Now, don't forget that these women over there is our sisters too. Over there in DR, over there in Venezuela, Cuba, they go on there and they done made prostitution a part of the export-import business. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even human trafficking. It's, you know how Puerto Rico, you know how Puerto Rico is to be like a tourism. That's what they doing. They turning our sisters into products of tourism. They turning our sisters into prostitution and using it for tourism. Just like Officer Kazak said, passport bro. They going over there and sleeping with the woman of their dreams for $20. You know what I mean? They would never be able to do that with sisters over here.
I mean, they might. Depends on what strip club you pull up on.
Well, they probably, yeah. But
maybe $40.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's the same price everywhere around the world.
It's the going rate.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the going rate.
They just don't know them nasties over there. They know the nasties here because they grew up with them. They go get someone with this nasty that they ain't never met before.
Right.
The new nasty.
And you see some of them sisters in the mother. Look like they could be somebody's wife or something.
Hey, you tripping, bro. Bro, you tripping. What you doing?
Sit down.
You know we in class, right? Good.
Like, because poverty, because what the white man did to our islands, these sisters got a result in selling their body. Even here too. But it's harsher over there. $20 go a long way in these islands. $20 over here might get you a 5-piece in Arizona. No, you might have $3 left, get you a honey bun. If you want, know what I'm saying? But they supporting their families with their bodies. As harsh as that is. Contracting diseases, brothers going over there catching diseases and bringing it back over here. Because that's, you know, that comes with that. That's why we ain't supposed to be doing it, but continue. Oh yeah, and I was saying that, like, I've been seeing a lot more sisters being unalived by they white boyfriends. It was just on Instagram. This sister just got on there talking about, I ain't never dating no brother. I'm with a white man and I love white men more than I love my brothers. She got stabbed to death by that same dude. And he cowered out. Instead of facing his judgment, he set himself on fire. I remember I was seeing the post where they went through about 11 or 12 sisters that said that they rather date white men than black men. And they went through and showed them all the ones that got unalived by their same boyfriend, their same white man. That's the illusion that the white man done put over our sisters. Ain't even our brothers. Because they getting unalived by them white women too. White women busting in niggas' homes and shooting them, and that ain't even their house. Shooting a brother because he's sitting there comfortable eating ice cream. Niggas ain't supposed to be eating ice cream in their own home. Who told you can eat ice cream in here? Know what I'm saying? You don't even stay here. I thought it was my house. How the hell? They come up with any excuse. What? I mean, I don't know. What burglar gonna go and break in somebody's house and sit on the couch and watch TV and eat ice cream? He trying to get the goods and get on up out of it. This nigga ain't trying to watch Love and Hip Hop. Eating butter pecan ice cream on somebody else's couch, knowing that any moment they can come home. I thought he was a robber. All they got to do is go up there and cry. You got it.
So hand joining hand.
I don't care how much you want to date and marry them white men or marry them white women or marry them Chinese women because you think they obey more, you think they submit more, you think all this doing this and that. You try to justify why you dating them and not dating your sisters. You know what I'm saying? Why they ain't more rich, wealthy, black couples? Why the divorce rate in Black and Latin America so high? You think it's better on the other side. Though hand joining hand.
The wicked shall not be unpunished.
The wicked ain't gonna be unpunished. You're gonna get punished right along with them. Your punishment is them stabbing you 42 times. Because you was frying chicken. He don't like fried chicken. He like KFC. I mean, I eat KFC too, but you brought Popeyes and he wanted KFC. He wanted published chicken. And you frying your grandma's chicken in there. You listening to Cardi B when he wants you to listen to Coldplay. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cannot, oil and water don't mix. One gonna float to the top and the other one just gonna be there. They don't mix. No matter how much you want to join with them, no matter how much you want to tell them that you can be a good servant and marry It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna never work. For one, the Lord don't want us to join with them. And for two, they don't want to join with you. You was a trophy. You was a trophy to them. So they can get with their brothers, get with they beer drinking friend, and tell them, yo, yeah, I took down the nigga. She had a big butt. Her name was Keisha. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I took down this Hispanic broad or this Mexican broad, and I did whatever I wanted with her. I had my way with her. You know, they used to call them bed wenches. They made our sisters out of bed wenches. 8, 9, 10-year-old little girls. Whenever the master had company over and he seen a servant and he wanted her, he had her. Your daughter, just think about your daughter sleeping with a 42-year-old grown man, and your daughter is 9 years old, 10 years old. Years. This don't happen just one night. This happened years. You know how destroyed our sister's mindset was? How destroyed a man mindset is when he can't do nothing and he watching the master go and grape his wife and he can't defend her? How can you forget that? They still hanging niggas on trees. It's 2026, just 2025 and 24 they were still hanging, still finding people with their hands tied behind their back, hung, and calling it suicide. You want to say that?
Nah.
Y'all brothers want to chime in? I ain't cooking just yet. They ain't smelling it just yet. they go to smelling good and brothers enjoy it. No sweat. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, you can't never forget your enemy because while you forgetting them, they plotting on the way to take you down.
It's a lot. It made me think about it like even right now today, like even with Trump, like what he doing to the Hispanic brothers and sisters, and, you know, you got black people that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, separate from them, saying they ain't got nothing to do with, you know what I'm saying, what Trump got going on, that's them, that's their problem, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time, what do you think, you know what I'm saying, you think he's thinking of ways to destroy you, to get rid of you just like he's doing them? Do you think the oppressor forgot about you? After all this time, he been, you know what I'm saying, ain't nothing changed, like you said, so they still hanging Negroes from trees. So do you think, you know what I'm saying, what make you think for a second that the oppressor forgot about you? Right. He's thinking about it, you know what I'm saying? He sleep, you know what I'm saying, thinking of ways to destroy us. Not just the Hispanics, you know what I'm saying? The spotlight on them right now, you know what I'm saying, for the moment. But, you know what I'm saying, he ain't forgot that, you know what I'm saying, all of us is enemies. We just forgot who our enemy is, like you was bringing up.
Yeah, because they have did exactly what the scripture told us that they was doing. They took crafted counsel against the Lord's hidden ones. They got together and tried to find out the way that they can keep us on the hill. They've been doing that since the biblical days. They don't want us to be in no more in remembrance. That's the real deal. So much so that they changed your and stole your identity. Now you have no identity. You ain't got an identity to where they gave you two identities and one. So you African American. You can't find that on the map. Where the hell is that at? You know what I'm saying? Where is African American at? If we African American, where is it? We've been over here over 400 years. Why we just can't be Americans? They don't want you to be a part of the land that they're not even a part of. They stole it, took it, killed for it, but you can't be a part of it. You can work in it, you can labor in it, you can struggle in it, but you will never be a part of white America. It's like sir, take over for a second.
You got it. Let him go. You got it. Just tell him.
Go ahead.
They'll learn. You got to bring the plasma off. That's all.
Yeah, good. So
they don't mind you. You can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. They have no problem with it until you call yourself an Israelite or the real Jews the Bible speaks of. That's when you're going to have a problem.
or until you make yourself better than them, which is, Israel. We are better than them in every way. You know what I'm saying? But you can't be better than your enemy, your oppressor. Hell no. Who gave you that mind? Who told you can think? You know what I'm saying? That's what they want to say. Who told you can think? Nowadays, they got things to pacify us. They use money and stuff to turn us against each other and against our own selves. Because so much money will give you so much pride that you will lose yourself. That's what we've been down so long to having money, you will lose your dignity just to have that bag. Judas had a bag and he hung himself. He betrayed Christ for the bag when he knew. So having money is everything. Having money is worth is sacrifice knowing who you are. You want to say?
1 second.
Let me get Jeremiah 17:4. And like I said, if your brothers got anything y'all want to bring out, y'all can.
Jeremiah 17:4.
Come on. You got it.
Book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 4.
17.
Chapter 17, verse 4. And thou, even thyself, shall be discontinued from thy heritage.
You're going to forget who you are. You're going to forget what you stood for. You're going to forget your nationality, what you ate, what you used to wear, how you conducted yourself, your heritage. Now you think your heritage is just slavery. Picking cotton, sugar cane, being a Negro, eating fried chicken and watermelon. Being a nigger is your heritage. When your heritage was way richer than anything that a white man could substitute you with. You know what I mean? He gave you fried chicken and watermelon, rap music, BET, you know what I'm saying, and the hood and the ghetto. We already had that from the Bible. Christ came from the hood. You know what I mean? You know, Westmoreland, you know what I'm saying? Church Street. You feel it? Pine Hills. You know what I mean?
You're from Mercy Drive.
Damn right. And that's why they hated that. Like, this nigga from the ghetto. This nigga from the hood and he healing people. Yeah, his daddy. You know, married, the guy pregnant before they had no.
Yeah.
You know,
that daddy over $10. He said, "He's the son of God. Tell God to give me my money."
Every time Joseph get on that wine, he tell everybody he related to King David. So my family king.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody know them. It came from the hood. This hood nigga, this hood, would you call Christ a street nigga? He beat some niggas up. He ain't beat them up. He whipped them.
He was keeping the law. He was keeping the law, so you know what I'm saying? That's a bit different. He was he was the plug and that like you know what I'm saying? Like he might have been what they might have called him a square, you know what I'm saying? Till he turned up.
Till he turned up.
Till he turned up, you know what I'm saying?
I can see that, sir. I don't know. That nigga came from the a lot of you street niggas keeping the laws and commandments. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
It's a lot of niggas that's in here that changed their life. You know what I mean? Don't mean that they done lost that rough edge. You just, you know what I'm saying? You better with it. You ain't turning that against towards your people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't doing evil towards your people because now you know. But they hated Christ because Christ was healing people. Christ ain't had nothing. Christ ain't had nowhere to stay or anything. He was letting them know, I'm not your enemy. The Romans, you see what the Romans doing? Because y'all stop following y'all power, they y'all enemy. They're the enemy, not the person that look just like you. It's time to stop the separation and come back together because this is how we're gonna survive this kingdom until the appointed time. I don't know. But we lost our heritage and Christ had to come back and show us. You know what I'm saying? Even back then, he had to come back and show us. That's like Commander General Hunter teaching us now to go back. Go back to the hood. Go back to that same place where you caused all that ruckus and disruption and selling weed in front of Miss Diane yard. And she every Friday, she got to kick y'all niggas off the corner because y'all playing music so loud that she can't even y'all dishonoring y'all elders. Go back to that spot and collect them brothers and get them brothers and tell them brothers to get out the street. Tell them brothers that the street don't love nobody. You know what I mean?
That's exactly like what the scripture said. And I'll be roughly paraphrasing, but you know what I'm saying? It say, seek them 10 times harder. You know what I'm saying? All the things that you were doing in the world, you know what I'm saying? You weren't scared to, shoot at niggas or put your life on the line for this, you know what I'm saying? Or go chase these hoes and, you know what I'm saying? This and that, you know what I'm saying? We get in the truth, you know what I'm saying? And change your life when you're trying to change the life of your people, your brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go hard. Just like because like you said, so a lot of us come from, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us come from good backgrounds or rough backgrounds, you know what I'm saying? You just applying that same zeal that you had out there, you know what I'm saying? Don't let that shit die, when you come to the truth. Just take that, you know what I'm saying? And same way you was destroying, you was a part of the problem, you know what I'm saying? Now you can be a part of the solution, you know what I'm saying? Take that same zeal and hey, you know what I'm saying? Help your people with it.
That like they say, keep that same energy. The same energy you had to destroy the neighborhood, the same energy you had to run through them women. Now you gotta have that same energy to build them women up and make them turn them into princesses, build them same brothers up you destroyed it, and make them kings and priests and so on and so forth. You gotta have that same energy you had, if not more. You gotta go 10 times harder because now this the work of the Lord. You was doing the work of Satan. You was happy to do it. You did it with zeal. You wasn't late to nothing. Oh, the party started is what? Where everybody at? Let's do it. Where the money at? Let's get it. Where the hoes at? Let's get it. You did all of that. And you ain't think about it twice. You wasn't never scared. You ran up in it. Your life could have been in danger. You was trying to get it. Now it's got to be the same way when you come do this work of the Lord. Because if not, then, you know what I'm saying, you work for your oppressor. If not, then you work for your enemy and you're not working for, your king. So.
And that's it. I heard Captain Tazaria say, like, something similar to what you saying. Like, you afraid to serve the Lord. You afraid to do this and do that because, you're doing it for the Lord. But when you was doing the evil, you weren't afraid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You weren't afraid to sell that weed or smoke that weed or pop that or or do all this other stuff. You didn't care about what your family thought when you was doing that. You didn't care about what your grandma and your mama thought when you was smoking weed and you were hanging out all night, you shooting niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Just doing all that. You didn't care, but now you care what your family think about you trying to serve the Lord.
All of a sudden.
You know what I'm saying?
My family think I'm in a cult.
Right.
You didn't care about your family knowing you was in a gang.
Right.
They do.
Yeah,
knowing you was in you know what I'm saying, a drug ring. You was the plug.
Right.
I literally seen brothers ask their mama to help them bag up dope. You know what I'm saying? Like that was normal behavior where we came from. Like if one of my brothers I grew up with, he was talking about how the difference was when he was in Jacksonville and when he was in Atlanta. He was like, when I was in Atlanta, all my family, like all my friends out there, he said you was lucky if you only had one parent on dope. He like, that's way better than everybody else. You only got one. It's just your daddy on dope. Your mama good, or your mama just on dope. Nah, you was lucky if you had one parent on dope. And so, you know what I'm saying? I done seen brothers who done had make a decision because they selling it and their family members is smoking it. And to keep their family members from dealing with these other drug dealers who might kill them, beat them up, make them do all kind of strange stuff, they decided that it would be better that they just sell it to their parents. This is the kind of stuff we coming up into, and they saying we supposed to be successful. We was dealt in this life, and then how you get up out of it without the men in the ISUPK? What's the solution? What's the solution? Go to school, get a job, go slave for your oppressor for the rest of your life. That's why he's telling you don't even know that's your oppressor. He's not putting you in a position to win. He's putting you in a position to be a slave.
No, come. So what you're saying is every, because even in the position of power that you think you got, it ain't nothing. That's just like a house nigga times 10. You know what I mean? Now they letting you be over the plantation. Now they letting you handle certain business that they wouldn't allow you to do back in the days, back in slavery time. Yeah, you can go and get the meal from this and that. You had to have that piece of paper. Now you can run the company and make the money without, you know what I'm saying, the oppressor being over your, down your neck and over your, you know, on your back, because they already done got your mind messed up. They know you ain't gonna run. You know what I'm saying? They can take the chains off of your feet and your arms because it's on your mind. They got your mind. They broke your mind. So yeah, I'll let you run my company and make me make millions, but I'm gonna make sure that you still don't know that I'm your enemy. I'm gonna make you do my work. I'm gonna make you oppress your own. I'm gonna make you do the work for me.
Unalive your own.
Right. We ain't gotta do nothing. We just set it up and watch them do the work for us. Make differences between the two. Give one this, like I said earlier. Willie Lynch.
Look. Remember you in the library. You QC for that?
You know what I'm saying? No, it's like I gotta move my around. But yeah, it's like that. So continue on.
Even thyself shall continue from thy heritage that I gave thee. And I will cause thee to serve thy enemies.
You serve who?
Thy enemies.
Your who?
Enemies.
So these are not your friends. These are not your co-workers. We're talking about the oppressor. The Lord said, you're going to do what?
Serve thy enemies.
What you think you're doing when you shoot another brother down in the street over a street corner? When you selling your mama and your auntie rocks? When you sleeping with your brother's wife? You serving your enemy. You ain't serving the Lord. when you sending your girl to the abortion clinic because you don't want to be a father. You don't want to have that baby because you want to run the streets and do what you want to do. You don't want no type of responsibility. You know what I mean? You don't want to take care of your kids, but you get mad when another man step up and take care of your kid. Got that nigga around my baby. He wouldn't have to be around if you was around. You know what I'm saying?
I just told him, brother, that. Stop it. I just told him, brother, that. He was saying the same thing. I was like, yo, he was like, yeah, because I don't really want my daughter around her mama's old boyfriend. I don't know him like that. I was like, yo, you know, you going to get a woman and your woman going to say this. I mean, your baby mama going to say the same thing you saying. That's baby mama energy that you giving off. I don't want my child around that broad, that hoe or whatever she gonna call her. You know what I'm saying? But the reality is the family ain't together.
Right.
The family ain't together. You might have to deal with, you know what I'm saying, your kids being around that because you ain't keep her forever. You didn't make that decision. You wasn't understanding that, you know, marriage is forever. What come out of that, you getting a 20-year bid anyway if it's a child. So you might as well find somebody you gonna stick out that 20 years with till them kids get grown. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't, how you gonna sit there and be like, oh, you gonna stay there every minute of every hour with your child where y'all don't live in the same household? It's impossible. So now you got smoke with it's like dudes get into it with other dudes that they ex-woman is dealing with. Like that ain't your woman no more, bro. Like she gotta let that go. You know what I'm saying? And now at the same time, you know, there is a chance because a lot of these quote unquote stepfathers, they be, you know, treating these kids wrong. So you got to keep your eye. But I'm like, man, everybody your baby mama deal with, you ain't gonna be able to stop them from being around your child. You don't live there. You know what I'm saying? And this system is set up like that. And that's why, you know, with the men and the truth, that we trying to put these black households back together so baby mama drama ain't even an issue. Not being around your kids ain't even an issue. Of course, brothers come in here with a ton of mistakes that they made in the past, but we trying to make sure that moving forward, brothers don't make the same mistakes no more. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, sir. And that's heavy too, because now, like what you're saying, now you risk a chance of somebody do molesting your child.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You risking the chance of that because you ain't there to protect them. If brothers knew that they had to keep that woman that they slept with, that they met last night, if sisters knew and really understood, you lay down with that's your nigga, he could tell you not to wear that and don't do that and stop hanging with Keisha and all of them because they ain't no good. What if we knew what we were supposed to know? What if we didn't have that lack of knowledge and we understood and we held on to our heritage and our culture and our laws and statutes and commandments? It ain't far-fetched. It ain't like it can't happen. It's happening now. This you brothers right in here is proof that it can happen. And it's gonna happen for those that, you know, got an ear and want to hear. But this, what if brothers just knew that? Man, we're going to the club tonight. And while you getting ready, you getting fresh. Salak, you said you was going to the bathroom? Oh, yeah. You can take it. Yeah, you don't mind, you take it. You gotta use the restroom? Huh? Okay, go ahead.
She can't go.
But nah. You gotta wait. I gotta take her to the one downstairs.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah, but I can't go in there.
It's a family one up there too.
Okay.
You gotta take her right now. She didn't say she had to go, did she?
She needs to go though, because
All right.
she in the train.
All right, I got it.
Yeah, come to us.
All right, anybody had any questions? Then I'm on two. Get off here. Yeah, could not been on this, man. Just remembering you got enemies. That's a key to our fight, because it's like almost like you can't fight if you don't know who you're fighting. You end up fighting each other, and that divide and conquer been so long. It's so many people that got a problem with us. I think the FBA, Foundational Black Americans, and the Black Panthers and all of them is coming out and they saying, the ICE is not our fight. That's not our fight. And what they don't realize is when they get through messing with them, they're gonna come mess with us too. It's steps. It's just, yeah.
They're just weakening the link.
Yeah, that's all it. You get rid of it's almost like somebody give me the one where they say a 3-strand cord is not easily broken or something like that. I might be paraphrasing it wrong, but that's in the scriptures. Like what you have to do is to make sure that these Black people and these Hispanics don't come together. Because if that come together, you got a hell of a task on your hand, because they the strongest and mightiest people on the planet. They the smartest people on the planet. And as long as they don't mess with each other, you know what I'm saying? As long as they don't mess with each other, then you got a chance. But if they start to ever come together and gather themselves together, then it's gonna be hell to try to stop them. Hey, shalom, Yabashim Shabakata, Trooper Tazarap. What's going on out?
Shalom, Yahawadash, Yahawadash, sir.
Hey, you got any questions?
Come on, let me get to it real quick. Let me go to my notes.
All right. Mashak, you got yours?
Yeah, yes, sir.
All right, go ahead.
Book of Daniel, chapter 3 and verse 25, when the three brothers were in the furnace.
Yeah.
And I guess it was the king or whatever. He was like, I see a fourth one.
Yeah.
He looked like the Son of Man.
Right.
So my question is, how did they know what the Son of, is this talking about Christ, and how did they know what the Son of Man looked like? Right? You know what I mean?
So when you see that word, when you see the Son of Man, who is it talking about?
In this context, I'm not sure, because all it said was,
So what's the different context that it could be?
The Most High? I mean, I don't.
When you hear the term Son of Man,
Okay, it just means a man.
It means a man.
Right.
That's right. Ezekiel was called the Son of Man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Son of Man, it's been said to a lot of it. It just means that you're the son of Adam. You're the son of a man, right? So that's one of the things that you could start with on the Jesus is not God situation, right? You got it. Tell me, your class, man. Nah, on the Jesus is not God thing. So it don't name who that person was, right? But the point was that it was in there. What we understand it to be is an angel. Now, was Christ an angel?
Wow.
However, the spirit that inhabited Christ did exist in the earth before that time. So commonly, I have to go back and get the breakdown on that, or who exactly it was. But when it's saying Son of Man, it just means it looked like it's another man in there. You know what I'm saying? It didn't appear to be a angelic being, if you will, to the king. But I gotta remember, I think I know for a fact in the church they teach that was Christ, but I don't remember the breakdown. I believe we might, but I don't remember it. I'm like 50% on it. If y'all remember it, y'all can. I got officers in here. You heard?
No, I was gonna say if I may, sir.
Yeah.
You know, the king is like, oh, whoever this third or fourth person is, or whatever. Who, you know what I mean?
You say that?
No, I'm just saying. And that's what I'm saying. Like,
this is what you got to do. You got to remember that we already had heard these stories before, but we heard these stories in the church. We heard them with Christianity. So what I have a hard time doing, especially me, because I taught Sunday school. You get what I'm saying? So I have to make sure that I ain't pouring no new wine in the old bottles. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes some of the stuff they had in the church came from the Bible. You know what I'm saying? The just shall live by faith is actually in the Bible. As Christian as it sounds. You know what I'm saying? So some of the stuff was in the Bible that they was teaching. I got to remember the breakdown because, I mean, hell, you come in the truth, you might hear it and you don't hear it no more for 5 years. Unless somebody asks a question like you're doing now. I don't remember. That's why I was asking. I know one of y'all might be a little bit fresher on, was that Yahawah or not? In there with Daniel. I don't know because, you know, they teach, some people teach that, you know, the angel of the Lord in the Old Testament was Yahawah. A lot of people teach that. So when they saying pre-existed Christ, we talking about Adam, we talking about, you know, Isaac, we talking about Solomon, right? They talking about the angel of the Lord. They talking about the word. Every time you, some people believe every time you see the word of God in the Old Testament, then the word of God came to me. They saying that's Christ going to the people, going to people. Every, I mean, it's amazing how many doctrines you will hear, and I've been on these apps for a minute, so I hear them. So I have to make sure I would want to check with somebody. If y'all don't, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 5 officers in here. If none of us remember the breakdown, I have to go get it and I'll bring it to you. But Daniel chapter 3, I believe it's Yahawah. I want to say it's Yahawah. I really do. Huh? Yeah. In what form?
what form?
Yeah. Will we ever say Yahawah? The only time we would say it not in a physical form, like in the existence, is like in Genesis, where the word of God is going to the angels.
Right.
But Genesis is allegory. It wasn't literally 7 days.
Right.
It wasn't literally to the dust of the ground. It wasn't literally from a man's rib.
Right.
All of that is allegory, right? But Genesis wrote like that. But when you go into the Kings and when you go into like Daniel, they talking about real people and real situations. So I will have to get that breakdown again. But son of man, for your original question, it can be any of us.
Right.
We are the sons of men. So the king is looking and saying, hey, I see it look like a man is in there with them, another man.
Right.
And I know we only put 3 men in there.
Right.
One that looked like another man is in there with him.
Oh.
But of course, I believe it was an angel. I'm like 75% sure that that's how we teach that. That was an angel in there with them, an angel of the Lord. But let's read it. CHAANAK don't want to teach no more anyway. Yeah. He be in here putting it down. I'm talking about, I click in the class, CHAANAK is teaching. Nobody here. He got a class full. He like, you want it, sir? You go ahead and, just go ahead and do it. I ain't used to teaching with people in here,
I used to. I had Clyde in here with me.
Yeah. If more than 2 people, CHAANAK don't want to teach no more, man. You better get ready, brother. The Lord is about to fill this thing up. So oh no, Orlando is about to grow. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Daniel chapter 3. Let me get there with you. What verse?
24.
Go ahead to verse 20. Start though.
Yes, sir. The book of Daniel, chapter 3, verse 20. And he commanded the mighty men that were in his army to ban Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, their
hosen
in their hats, and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Therefore, the king commandment was urgent, and the furnace exceeding hot. The flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down, bound into the midst of the the burning fiery furnace. Then Nebuchadnezzar, the king, was anointed and rose up in haste and spake and said unto his counselors, did not we cast three men bound into the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, true, O king. He answered and said, lo, I see four men loose.
Don't forget, we ain't at camp, we in the library. Go ahead.
And he answered and said, lo, I see four men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form of the fourth is like the Son of Man.
So now it don't say it don't say Son of Man in my Bible.
Okay.
What it say in yours?
Son of Man.
Really?
Yes, sir.
What version you reading?
Oh, I'm sorry, Son of God.
Son of God. Now that changes everything.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Son of God changes everything.
Right.
Now, Son of God. What? Can anybody give me what Son of God? When you see that, who is it talking about? Go ahead.
Talking about YAHAWADAH.
Yeah.
Could be talking about an angel or
Yeah.
person.
Right.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Like an angel would be the Son of God, right?
Why not?
But in this context.
Because like we were created different.
I don't mean that. Let me give y'all a breakdown on the Son of God. When you see Son of God in the Bible, it can be one of, I'll say three things. I always like to do threes. Sometimes it might be four, but it's easier for me to remember that way, right? One is Son of God would be angels. Somebody give me Job chapter 1. Job chapter 1.
What was that?
I think it's like 6. Let me see something real quick. Y'all hold tight on there. Let me
Yeah, you're right.
I'm right with.
36.
I'm getting better. What'd it say?
Job 1:6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Most High,
Mm-hmm.
and Satan came also among them.
You see that?
Yes, sir.
So Satan is among the sons of God. What is Satan?
An angel.
He's an angel.
Yes, sir.
So the angels would be called the sons of God in some instances.
Yes, sir.
All right. That's why people say in Genesis chapter 6. Y'all want to go there? Let's go to Genesis chapter 6. Let's flip around a little bit. We'll get right back to Daniel. Nah, you got me. You got me now. I'm working.
What verse?
Genesis chapter 6. You could do 1 and 2.
Okay. Genesis chapter 6 and verse 1. And it came to pass when men began to multiply on the face of the earth, and daughters were born unto them, that the sons
Let her have it.
that the sons of God saw the daughters of men, that they were fair.
See that? So a lot of people believe, because these sons of God right here, they end up taking wives. They end up body rocking, knocking the boots. These sons of God. So are these angels? Yeah, go ahead. These were men. These were chosen men. Adam, son of God. You had men in Genesis chapter 1 he made, right? Male and female created he them, it says in Genesis 1 and 2:26. You don't hear about Adam, but when you hear about Adam, you know Adam is the first man with the truth. Sons of God. Them that are led by the Spirit of God are the sons of God. Y'all familiar with that scripture? We need to go to it. You were just about to get it? Go ahead, read it. One body, huh? You see that, right? Somebody give me Israel is my firstborn. Somebody give me that one. The sons of God is all over the Bible, right? That's why when you say sons of man, I'm like, hold on, this is the instances of sons of man. Now, when they say sons of God, okay, that's different instances now. Some of them could be the same thing because men can be, men can be angels. It just means messengers. Men, but let me do the three. The sons of God can be the angels. We went there. It could be the chosen people of God, meaning like before Israel, you had like Adam, you had like Seth, you had like Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, right? He didn't choose Ishmael, but Ishmael was Abraham's son, just like Isaac was, right? But he ain't choose him, so the son of God would have been Isaac. Yeah.
So all angels was men? There was no like
No. I didn't say that. Oh no. Angels primarily are spiritual beings.
Right.
So an angel can take the form of whatever the Lord wants them to be. But they can also take the form of people. Hence, where Lot saw the angels,
Right.
like what it says, be careful when you entertain strangers. You might be entertaining angels unaware. You know what I'm saying? You never know. An angel might come. You'd be like, somebody saved my life. I don't know. The Lord might have sent them and you never see them again. You know what I'm saying? So no, angels are spiritual beings. What I meant when I said that about them, they could be men, is the angel just simply means messenger. So a messenger of God would be an angel. Satan has angels in the Bible as well. So no, back to before I get too far off, sons of God, right? Where we at?
So I've got Exodus 4, verse 22.
Read verse 21.
And the Lord said unto Moses, when thou goest to return into Egypt, see that thou do all those wonders before Pharaoh, which I have put in thy hand. But I will harden his heart, that he shall not let the people go.
So he already telling you, when you go to Pharaoh, he ain't gonna want to hear it. I already done put it on his heart that he ain't gonna let him go. And why did the Lord put on Pharaoh's heart to not let the people go? Why? Why would he do that? Romans chapter 9 tell you. Go ahead. So it's so that he could destroy Pharaoh. Right. Pharaoh was created. Got stuff on these things. You might have to wipe them down. Pharaoh is created to be destroyed. He was given power so the Lord can show his might in the earth. So he already telling Moses before you even go to him, he gonna tell you no. I've already hardened his heart so that he's gonna do it. Go ahead to verse 22.
And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh, thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son.
Israel is my what?
My son.
Israel is my son. So who's the sons of God? In this context, Israel is my son. Go ahead.
Even my firstborn.
Even my firstborn. What does that mean? The firstborn in Israelite culture gets the inheritance, meaning the Lord wants to bless Israel with everything that he has. That's what that means. You'll give everything that you have to your firstborn. Israel is my son, even my firstborn. So sometimes you'll see sons of God. It's talking about Israelites. Go ahead and read verse 23.
Verse 23. And I say unto thee, let my son go.
See, he said it twice. Let my son go. Right? So Israel, so you got angels that's sons of God. You got the chosen people of God, which up until it would have been those people I named, the people God chose. He had Ham, Shem, and Japheth. He didn't choose Japheth. He didn't choose Ham. He chose Shem. So Shem would have been a son of God, if you will, in that instance. When you get to Israel, he didn't choose no other nation. He chose Israel. So it's Israel moving forward. Psalms 89, y'all give me that real quick. I'll show you the third one. I'm not sure. I can't call that one out. I ain't that cold yet. I want to say about 14 though. If I had to guess, I'd go with 14. Let me see. A little off. Give me verse 20.
Psalm 89 and 20. I have found David, my servant. With my holy oil have I anointed him.
So he was the anointed of the Most High. It's talking about David. Go ahead.
With whom my hand shall be established. My arm also shall strengthen him. The enemy shall not exceed slacking. What is that? Exact upon him. Nor the son of wickedness afflict him. And I will beat down his foes before his face.
Let me sidebar real quick. I'm just letting y'all know, if y'all want glory and you're around the shop, you better jump in there. He'll do all the reading. He'll carry all the books. He'll do all the teaching. He'll carry the camp equipment. This is an officer of 5,000, and he wants to outwork you. Just want to let y'all know. So if you sit back and you're around in the shop, he'll do everything. Won't even need nobody else. Y'all understand what I'm saying? All right. Y'all want him to keep reading? He gonna get the glory. Go ahead.
And I will beat down his foes before his face and plague them that hate him.
Keep going.
But my faithfulness and my mercy shall be with him. And in my name shall his horn be exalted. I will set his hand also in the sea, and his right hand in the river. He shall cry unto me. Thou art my father.
Thou art my what?
Thou art my father.
This is the king of Israel, King David. And he gonna cry to the Most High and say what?
Thou art my father. My God. In my life.
Y'all pick it up.
And the rock of my salvation. Also, I will make him my firstborn.
You see what he said?
Yeah.
So the king is the representation of Israel. That's how Christ gets to be representation for us before the Most High. You understand? So when they talk about Israel, everything they saying that was wrong with Israel came from the kings and the priests. They went off. The priesthood went off. They supposed to do the right thing. Now Israel goes off. The precept for that is the leaders cause you to err. The leaders cause you to err. So what they say about the head, the head is sick, the whole body is sick. That's how it was. So once the king started going off, the priest started going off, then we going off. David here is representing all of Israel. Y'all understand that, right? So y'all as leaders coming in, leaders of Black, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, the leaders we got now need to be replaced. They sick. That's why we sick, right? But back to the Son of God thing, the king of Israel would be the Son of God. Hence Christ, Solomon. David, whoever sits on that throne, Saul, it would be considered the son of God. They're God's anointed. This is why David wouldn't kill Saul. He still, even though the Most High removed him and gave it to David, he still looked at him like, this is God's anointed. This is the son of God. I'm not going to do nothing to this man. You get it? So that's the three. You got the angels. You got the chosen people of God, which is the children of Israel. Before that, you had, Abraham, Isaac, Shem, et cetera, et cetera. And then you got the kings of Israel, which would have been the people sitting on the throne, starting with David. I ain't hear him say that about Saul, but he sat on the throne. So we can. So those are the kings, the sons of God. So now, out of those three contexts, let's go back to Daniel. He saw one look like unto the Son of Man, right? It ain't gonna be the king of Israel. He ain't in there with him because let me see where we at in this time. They in captivity, right? It ain't no king of Israel. Nebuchadnezzar is the king.
Yes, sir.
All right, so it ain't him. It ain't the king of Israel. It can only be, an angel or Yahawadah, which would have been in spirit. I'm almost 90% sure now it's an angel. But I still gonna ask because if I say it and it's not right, then I'm on the hook for it. All right. So just let me get clear. Let me make sure. I want to be 100% sure. So if we read it, what verse we was at?
25.
Yeah. He said he saw one like the Son of Man, like the Son of God. Said he answered and said, I see four men. Now he said men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt. And the form of the fourth is like the Son of God. So I believe that was an angel, but I'll double check for you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Taza Rob, you had a question? Yo, go ahead. Let me see. Go ahead and read it.
Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, Blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who have sent his angel.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. There you go, right there. There you go. Yes, I ain't gotta ask. It's in the Bible. Just gotta keep reading sometimes. My bad. I don't like to read. I like to talk to people and get answers. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna call up a brother and bother him about something that's right there in my face. Throw out. That's why I need y'all. No why y'all. That's why I need y'all. There you go. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, Blessed be the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who have sent his angel and delivered his servants that trusted in him and have changed the king's word and yielded their bodies that they may not serve nor worship any God except their own God. Most High in Christ. So there you go. You asking me, you should have asked one y'all. Go ahead, Taza Rock.
Con or con? Well, you was kind of on the topic of one of my questions. What did the Most High mean by Israel is my firstborn? Slocking, can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on one second. Try to switch over to Can you hear me?
Con the one I can hear you.
Tyler Rock. All right. Yeah, that's what it was exactly what I just said. When he said that Israel is my son, even my firstborn, the Most High looked at us not just as he looked at all the other nations, like they are a drop of a bucket, but we have a relationship with the Most High that's like a father to son relationship. He's our protector. We must obey him. He will, you know what I'm saying, destroy anything that's coming against us, et cetera, et cetera. And eventually we got kicked out the house. So, but the point is, your firstborn son is whom you will give everything you own to, right? That's who you doing it for, to pass on your legacy. So the Most High, His glory is within His people. That's why when we broke the covenant, broke the laws, broke the statutes, broke the covenant, got kicked out the land, then now, He said, "You are not my people, and I'm not your God." We were no longer the sons of God. So that's what He meant. We just became, the only thing that separated Israel from any other nation was those three things. It's probably more, but threes is how I remember stuff. So you got the law, you got the covenant, and you got the land. So once we broke the law, broke the covenant, got kicked out the land, then now we in Hosea. I think it's 1 and 9. Can somebody get that real quick? I'm gonna stop saying I think. I'm gonna say it like I know what I'm talking about. Then I'll just be like, oh my bad. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, that's it. Go ahead.
Hosea 1 verse 9. Then said God, call his name Lamai, for ye are not my people, and I will not be your God.
Keep going.
Verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass.
Yo. Can y'all have a seat?
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto
you
them,
too.
Ye
You
are
too.
not my people.
Bro, what's his name? Zion? Zion, you got a seat? All right, thank you. Go ahead, read it again from the top.
Verse 10. Yet the number of children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered.
So you talk about the children of Israel. Keep going.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, Ye are not my people, there it shall be said unto them, Ye are the sons of the living God.
So that means you get your inheritance back, right? He took it away from you in that same spot where it was said, you ain't my people. I'm gonna give it back to you. How did we get it back? We was redeemed. Go ahead.
Verse 11.
No. Well, you can finish that out. Go ahead.
Then shall the children of Judah and the children of Israel shall be gathered together and appoint themselves one head.
Who is that one head? Everybody know the answer to that. That's YAHAWADAH. Go ahead.
And they shall come up out of the land, for great shall be the day of
Jezreel.
Go
ahead, the one y'all you had something?
Yeah. Call his name
Low am I? Low am me? Well, let's look it up. Both of us on screen up. No, look, this is your screen. We just using my audio. No, you need it.
I can wait though. I was just asking.
Yeah. All right, hold on.
No, go ahead.
What was it? Verse 9? Hosea. One, 9. I believe I looked this up before, and it was
He's not my son or something like that. Yeah, it's something like you're not my son.
That's what Hebrews 31. Yeah. It's La I am ya. What's the I mean? Oh, not my people. The I mean nation or people, right? And then the La'ah means no. So no, you're not my people. A symbolic name given by the prophet Hosea to his second son by Gomer. So that's what that meant. Not my people. And somebody else had a question? Oh, so you get it what he mean by Israel is my son, Tazarah?
Con out of a con. I got another couple more questions though.
Couple more? Let's get it.
Okay, so I don't know if the scriptures actually say this, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Why did Moses choose Joshua instead of Aaron to go up the hill, up the mountain to speak to the Most High? And my second question with that, why would Aaron cause the people to sin if he met the Most High firsthand and know what the Most High wanted? Salaki.
First question is why would Moses choose Joshua?
Come on, sir. Why did he choose Joshua and not Aaron?
Who what give me the verse that say Moses chose Joshua. You got that?
Not off the top, I would have to look for it, but I know it's in Exodus.
All right, yeah, let me get that.
Not to look for it. Salaki.
In the meantime, let's go to Joshua chapter 1.
Salaki, so you got a verse.
I'm gonna start there and read it verse 1 until the brother grab the script for me.
Con, I got it.
Go ahead.
The book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 1. Now, after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' minister, saying,
What word minister mean? Go ahead.
He served under Moses.
So he was Moses' minister to serve. All right. Go ahead.
Salaki.
Go ahead.
It doesn't say it exactly, but it alludes to it. Like where it says that, Joshua told Moses that he heard a lot of commotion, the people were celebrating, and that's when they came down off the mount and they seen the people worshiping the golden calf, which Aaron led them to do. So right there it says that, it lets you know that Moses took Joshua up on the mount but left Aaron down. So like,
Yeah, he didn't. He went by himself. But Joshua was the minister or the servant of Moses. So he took him to a point and then he left him there and went up further. So as Moses up there by himself, you got Joshua where Moses stopped him at away from the people, but he can look. And then you got the rest of the people down there like, hey, man, Moses been gone like a month. Like Moses been gone like a month, bro. I don't know if he coming down. You know what I'm saying? So they decided to revert back to what they knew. It's like being around a bunch of Christians, right? And you were Israelites, and the Lord saved us up out of America, right? And all we ever known was white Jesus. Eventually, without a leader, you will revert back to what you've known. Aaron came out of Egypt with them. He knew that God. He knew that golden calf. You know what I'm saying? We saying it like the land or the priesthood or any of that was established at this time. It wasn't. Moses was a leader. The only reason Aaron was there is because Moses was scared to talk to the people because he didn't speak well. So the Most High said, go get your brother and bring him with you. And he'll speak and be unto thee as a mouth, and you'll be unto him as God. So Aaron wasn't hearing the voice of the Lord. He heard Moses. So it ain't like it's not the Aaron that we know that happened after this particular F up, if you will. That's not the same Aaron. You know him as the Aaron that you got the sons of Aaron that became the priesthood. There's royalty within the ranks of Israel. But coming out, you know, they was in the wilderness talking trash about Moses. Man, this nigga done brought us out here to die, man. So even Aaron and Moses both had to be proven. And all Aaron did was he was left in charge while Moses was gone. He allowed them to revert back to the gods they already know because Aaron wasn't there. But we could read the story, but it definitely puts a bad light on Aaron. But at the same time, he must have done something right if the Lord chose the sons of Aaron to be the priesthood moving forward when he was about to destroy everybody. And Moses stuck up for us. You had something to show?
Come. So yeah, like I was gonna say, Aaron was there, like you said, just to be the mouthpiece. Mm-hmm. And Joshua actually was like the apprentice. Mm-hmm. He, you know what I mean? He learned under Moses. He served Moses, carried his bag. You know what I mean? Carried his backpack. You know what I mean? Carried the scroll. All that. You know how you want to think about it. So you know when it was time for somebody, Aaron didn't come up under Moses like that. Aaron he had his purpose. He was the mouthpiece. Mm-hmm. But Joshua was actually learning, you know what I mean, and ministering to Moses. So when it was time to pass it on, you know, Joshua would be the perfect, you know what I mean, candidate. Just like the brother who served, I can't remember. Yeah, right. And he went to
Elisha and Elijah.
Right.
Yeah, he would be the successor because he knows how this man moved. He watched it. Aaron, on the other hand, would be the person that, all right, the Lord told me to tell these people this. Right. You go out and tell it, and he give the word, basically. Is people have different, what word I want to say? Give me the one where it says different gifts in one body. Give me that word. Because Aaron could speak well doesn't mean that he would be, you know, the one that would lead per se. Just look at it like this. Would he be the one to lead? Considering the whole golden calf debacle you just brought up. The Lord didn't choose him to do it. That's the real short answer, but I didn't want to just give you that answer. The Lord chose Joshua. That's why we was going into the book of Joshua, where it says, now, after the death of Moses, the servant of the Lord, it came to pass that the Lord spake unto Joshua, the son of Nun, Moses' minister, right? The one who served Moses. So as Moses is serving the Lord, he's serving Moses, right? Moses doing the will of the Lord. He's making sure that Moses' will is getting done. And that was his job. You got verse 2? Who was reading? Yeah, go ahead, read verse 2.
It says, Moses, my servant, is dead. Now therefore, arise, go over this Jordan, thou and all this people, unto the land which I do give to them, even to the children of Israel. Every place that the sole of your foot shall tread upon, that have I given unto you, as I said unto Moses.
Who is he talking to, Tazarat? You there?
Salaki, he's talking to the children of Israel, right?
Who is he talking to specifically?
He's talking to Moses.
Moses is dead.
Oh, Salaki, I'm talking to Joshua.
He's talking to Joshua. Specifically talking to Joshua. and giving him orders to lead the children of Israel into this place where Moses ain't never went before. Right? Read verse 5.
Con. There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee, nor forsake thee.
You see that? That's the Most High is encouraging Joshua to go ahead and do the work. Go to verse 10.
Con. Then Joshua commanded the officers of the people.
So you got officers that was placed in power, positions of authority, as the Lord instructed Moses to do. Make you captains of 50s and captains of hundreds and captains of thousands and officers among your ranks, men of good reputation. You know what I'm saying? So the rank structure was established by Moses. So these men are already in place. The Most High telling Joshua and to go ahead and lead these people where I was going to take y'all. Then Joshua commands the officers. Go ahead.
Con.
Verse 11.
Pass through the host and command the people.
The host is the army. So Joshua commanded the officers of the people to go through the host, to go through the army. Go ahead.
And command the people, saying, prepare your victuals, for within 3 days ye shall pass over this Jordan to go in to possess the land.
So he's saying, hey, look, y'all get ready. In 3 days, we're going to go over to Jordan and we're going to possess this land. Go ahead, verse 12.
Con. And to the Reubenites and to the Gadites and to half the tribe of Manasseh spake Joshua, saying, remember the word which Moses, the servant of the Lord, commanded you.
Don't forget what Moses told us. Go ahead.
Saying, the Lord your God hath given you rest and hath given you this land. Your wives, your little ones, and your cattle shall remain in the land which Moses gave you on this side Jordan. But ye shall pass before your brethren armed, all the mighty men of valor, and help them.
I'm looking for it might be in verse 2. Read verse 16. It might be in chapter 2 though.
Con. And they answered Joshua, saying, all that thou commandest us we will do, and whithersoever thou sendest us we will go.
Hold on. Let's go to Joshua chapter 3. This will give you a better understanding. Tazarah. So you see Joshua take command. Moses is let me do this real quick. Let's see something real quick. Hold on 1 second. All right, you good to go. I was trying to get rid of that background. All right, so Tazarah, you got Joshua chapter 3.
Salaki, I can't actually read right now.
All right, no problem. Who was reading? Come on.
I'm in 3 right now, sir.
Go ahead and give it. Clyde, can you read it for me?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to where he started talking to the people. Go to verse 6.
Joshua chapter 1, verse 6.
3.
3, Joshua 3.
Mm-hmm. Got it?
Verse 3, yeah. Verse 3, right?
Verse 6. Chapter 3, verse 6.
Okay.
Open the door for your pops.
Chapter 3. Joshua chapter 3, verse 6.
And they knocked out. Go ahead.
And Joshua spake unto the priests, saying, take up the ark of the covenant and pass over before the people.
Tyler Rob, you can hear the brother reading, right?
All
right, go ahead.
And they took up the ark of the covenant and went before the people. Verse 7. And the Lord said unto Joshua, this day will I begin to magnify thee in the sight of all Israel.
You see this? The Lord saying, I'm about to magnify you, Joshua, in the sight of Israel. That's what he said. Go ahead.
That they may know that as I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. Verse 8. And thou shalt command the priests that bear the ark of the covenant, saying, when ye are come to the brink of the water of Jordan, ye shall stand in Jordan.
Stand still.
Continue.
It's saying you shall stand still in Jordan.
And ye shall stand still in Jordan.
Go ahead to verse 9.
Verse 9. And Joshua said unto the children of Israel, come hither and hear the words of the Lord your God. Verse 10. And Joshua said, hereby ye shall know that the living God is among you, and that he will without fail and that he will without fail drive out from before you the Canaanites and the
Hittites
and the
Hivites
and the
Perizzites
and the
Girgashites
and the Amorites and the
Jebusites.
Verse 11, behold, the ark of the covenant of the Lord of all the earth passeth over before you into Jordan. Verse 12, now therefore take you 12 men out of the tribes of Israel, out of every tribe a man. And it shall come to pass, as soon as the soles of the feet of the priests that bear the ark of the Lord of all the earth, shall rest in the waters of Jordan, that the waters of Jordan shall be cut off from the waters that come down from above, and they shall stand up and heap.
What's going on here, Clyde?
It sounds to me like they're being separated.
Anybody else want to give it a try? Tyler Rock, what's going on here?
So like he's telling him that, he's going to dry up the Jordan River so they can walk across.
Yeah, they came to another body of water the same way they did with the Red Sea. When Moses had to part the Red Sea for them to get out of Egypt, now they're in the Jordan going into the land. And the Lord is telling them where and how he's going to lead them over the Jordan River, right? He said, wait on the Ark of the Covenant. When the covenant get there, you take the priest and you get a man out of everyone. And as soon as they feet hit the bottom right there, the brink of the Jordan, then it's going to dry up. So it's like, I don't know if y'all ever seen it, but in some places, it might be like real wide and then it closed and it's like a way where you can walk over. So he's really like giving them a way to get over the Jordan River in the same way that he was with not so much, it don't look like he parted it. He not parting it this time, but he's giving them a way to get into the land, even though there's a river in front of them. That's what he's saying. All right. So where we at? Verse 14?
Come.
Go ahead and read that.
And it came to pass when the people removed from their tents to pass over Jordan, and the priests bearing the ark of the covenant before the people. And as they that bear the ark were coming to Jordan, and the feet of the priests that bear the ark were dipped in the brim of the water, for Jordan overfloweth all his banks all the time of harvest.
So Jordan is usually overflowing right now, right? Nah, we finna go to camp. Where you at? 15?
16.
Go ahead.
That the waters which came down from above stood and rose up upon a heap very far from the city Adam, that is beside Zartan, and those that came down toward the sea of the plain, even the salt sea fell and were cut off, and the people passed over right against Jericho.
So that's telling you where they passed that. You can read that last verse.
Verse 17, and the priests that bear the ark of the covenant of the Lord stood firm on dry ground in the midst of Jordan. And all the Israelites passed over on dry ground until all the people were passed clean over Jordan.
So I went through all that just to say, I don't think it was Moses that picked Joshua. I think it was the Most High. And in order to confirm that, he allowed Joshua to lead them, over the same way Moses led them away from a threat and out of into the wilderness. He allowed Joshua to lead them out of the wilderness into the land that he had already promised them. So it was like he was basically making it where you would see that Joshua is that dude. Joshua is the next up. He spoke to him. Well, I'm glad the old boy didn't come in here, man. That boy out there tripping.
The white dude?
The black dude that you asked to come?
I ain't asked him.
He what? Oh, he told you that? Good. Most High Christ. He was looking in here like, hey, man, what y'all got going on? Let him come on in, man. It's all right. We can kick him out if he African. It's all right. He running through the library like he ain't got no sense. Anyways, that's the answer to your question. It wasn't really Moses. It was the Lord choosing him. I think Moses knew it because he had served Moses. He was Moses' minister anyway. As far as Aaron, you don't see Aaron even Joshua ain't going to Aaron and saying, hey, go tell the people this like Moses was. Aaron is kind of out the way. Not necessarily because the sons of Aaron became the priesthood, but at the same time, it was different. But he wanted to make sure that the people knew that he was with Joshua just like he was with Moses. Did I answer your question now?
Con. If I could ask one more, my last one.
Nah, you can't. I want you to come to class on Monday. No, I'll just messing with you. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
And again, the word doesn't specifically say this, but I'm gonna ask anyways.
Why you doing that? Stop watching the fake Israelites, man.
No, it's not. It ain't got nothing to do with the fake Israelites. When I read the word, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? It just like light bulb goes on.
Nah, I know you be studying, man. Go ahead.
So, how did Moses know what cherubims looked like to put them on the Ark of the Covenant?
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I can't answer that question. That's above my pay grade. You got Thursday night class with General Hyman. Ask him that question. I don't know. The reason I'm saying I don't know is because, okay, like even in Genesis, when it describes a cherubim, it don't say what it looked like, right? Yeah, follow the leader. What are you looking at? It don't really. I don't know if there's a. Is anybody know of a scripture where it describes what a cherubim look like?
And
Ezekiel.
You talking about the cherubim that they placed in God.
With the flame of fire on one side and
that's the revelation.
huh? They are angels, but they had a picture. They had like a. They had them on the Ark of the Covenant. It would have cherubims on them, and they try. What's wrong?
I'm trying to learn how to do the precept.
Ain't got no precept.
Well, I see.
You said it was a precept for that?
No, I was asking Kamar when he did it earlier for you because I never knew how to look.
No, you either know it. I be asked. Oh, you mean like if I say something,
right?
You could just Google it. Like that's really like the easiest way because I'm gonna paraphrase it. A lot of times my words ain't gonna be exactly how it is, but if you put it in wrong in Google, they'll say, "Oh, this is what I think you talk about." Okay. You get what I'm saying? That's why when you're looking up stuff, sometimes it's better to know it when you're looking it up. Sometimes my paraphrasing be so bad. Like Google can't even. I don't know what you talking about. That ain't in there. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So but a lot of times brothers know where it's at. So I'll just paraphrase it and say that I don't know of a scripture that describes cherubims. So I was just asking if anybody could think of one. Besides in Genesis where it says he had a flame of fire, a sword like a flame of fire or something like that.
So it's not when they talking about the cherubs that's sitting outside of King Solomon's temple.
If you know of one, we can look it up. Google it. Google what you talking about, and then we could go to it because I couldn't think of one offhand. Huh?
I don't think it actually described it.
I don't think it described them either because I remember I was about to get if you go on like Amazon or somewhere like that and you look at it, they have miniature versions of what would be it's supposed to look like the Ark of the Covenant, right? It's really some Jewish stuff. And I was gonna buy one for the school for the Feast of Dedication. And it got what they perceived angels to look like on there. If y'all want to look it up, let me see if I can look one up and pull it up on the joint.
It's like don't I describe it in Daniel? I mean,
all right, so here go what it said. Where is it?
Ezekiel 40.
Yeah, but this would have been after Moses, though, right? His question was, how did Moses know what the cherubims looked like in order to put them on the Ark of the Covenant? So I'm trying to figure out, is there any place in the Bible before Moses that describes it? Now, Ezekiel had a lot of stuff through a vision, but yeah, go ahead.
It says Ezekiel and Revelation.
Both of them came after Moses. John got that revelation after Moses. Ezekiel got his revelation after Moses.
Well, it says Genesis 2, Genesis 3 and 24.
That's the one that I was talking about with the fire sword. Let's go to that. That's the only way we can think that he'll know. Go ahead and read the one for him though, because I don't even then. You talking about where it says they had straight feet and they moved 4 faces and 4 heads and okay. Go ahead and read it for me.
Ezekiel 41 and 18, and it was made with cherubims and palm trees, so that a palm tree was between the cherubim.
What was made? Is it talking about the Ark of the Covenant?
The interior of the temple.
Oh, okay. So in the interior of the temple, it was made with cherubims and palm trees, right?
So that a palm
just so y'all know, the Kazakh Tamar in the Hebrew is the palm trees it's talking about right there. That actually would just be Tamar. Go ahead.
So that a palm tree was between the cherub and the cherub. And every cherub had 2 faces.
2 faces.
So that the face of a man was toward the palm tree on the one side, and the face of a young lion toward the palm tree on the other side. And it was made through all the house round about.
So All right, so it gives an explanation saying they had a face like a lion on one side, and what it say on the other side?
It says, so that the face of a man was toward the palm tree on the one side, and the face of a young lion toward the palm tree on the other side.
So this is how they described it. And I don't know if you can hear him because he's not reading loud, but he in where you at?
Ezekiel 41:18.
Now, I'm gonna show y'all something on the stream, y'all. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it on the I actually could. Let me see if I can do it. I'm gonna share my screen on if you're on the YouTube, you'll be able to see it. If you're on Bigo, you won't. But y'all, all you got to do is look up Ark of the Covenant, right? Ark of the Covenant images, real quick. Let me see if I can bring that up. All right, so y'all see that, right? You can. I don't know if you can see that. Tyler Rock, can you see that? So this the joint I was gonna buy for the school, right? And he was like asking the same question. Cal Shawar was like, "How you know that's what it looked like?" Oh, you trying to see? All right, let me move this out of the way. I'm gonna show you. They got it looking like. I believe so, but when I was gonna buy it for the school, they had like some fake angels there with some angel wings or whatever, and I was just gonna get one. This is the one kind of similar to the one I was gonna get right here. Let's see if it could pop up big. Nah, I looked at it a little better than that. It looked more like this. But anyways, Tazarok, I don't know how Moses would have known other than a revelation because he never seen one, I don't think. Oh, this is all on, yeah, this is the one. I was going to do something like this, right, for the school. And he was like, how you know what the cherubims look like? They basically be making up images. Sometimes those images could be deities, other deities. For instance, if you see, yeah, I don't see no lion and the two faces and everything you just described in Ezekiel. I don't see that.
You want that Salakia?
Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Genesis 3:24. So he drove out the man, and he placed at the east of the Garden of Eden cherub.
It kind of looked like a lion.
And a flaming sword was turned every way to keep the way of the tree of life.
I don't know. That ain't enough information. That's a good question. You know, I don't know how he would have known besides, you know, I don't know, them just creating something and saying that they was led by the Most High. It's possible. I mean, because when he goes into the temple, he real specific. It got to be this many cubits, and then you got this, and then you got the lay, and you got the table here, and you better put this on it, and you better not have this on it, and this better have this, and the Lord lays it out. But that's through the prophets. That's later on. As he's establishing Israel, I don't know where he would have gave them, you know, that information. So I don't know, Tazarop. That's a good question. Apparently he got it. Ezekiel had it, so they might have had some seers or some dreamers at that point in time. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead and end the class. We're about to go to camp for all the Akim online. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. Officer Rakabia's class. I believe Shabar got a class tomorrow. On Bigo, Officer Warrior is going to be teaching a hell of a class on brotherhood, sisterhood, and the importance of that within. And on Monday, we'll be right back. I'll be doing the same thing. So we're going to get a whole triple dose of brotherhood on Bigo because Niggas don't understand brotherhood, and it is key. The spirit of the entire law is brotherhood. Why else would I not steal from you? Why else would I not kill, unalive you? Why else would I not sleep with your woman? It's brotherhood. On these two things hang all the law. Loving the Most High and loving your brother as yourself. And forgiveness come along with that. Long suffering. I know y'all don't want to put up with nobody. Nobody want to put up with you. We are ordered and commanded by our King Yahawadah to do so. That's what we're going to do. So even if y'all get on my nerves, I'm going to show y'all love till I run out of love. Go ahead. Somebody said, Clyde, you had something?
Yes. It says, in Solomon's temple, 2 massive golden winged cherubs stood in the most holy place. Their wings stretched to overlook the Ark of the Covenant, symbolizing God's presence and guardianship, with faces turned toward the holy place. These were large wooden figures, olive wood overlaid with gold, each around 10 cubits, about 15 feet tall.
Does it give a book, chapter, and verse? All right, well, they made all that shit up.
Oh.
It ain't in the Bible. They probably got it from some extra biblical book. It might have came later, like what he's saying. Maybe the prophets could tell us. Maybe only they knew. I don't know. If it ain't in the book, though, you got to be real careful with the information. Because when you Google stuff or look it up, like people now, the ChatGPT and all of these things is giving them the breakdowns on it. That's fine if you just want some basic information, but just make sure you line it up with the Bible, because they be lying. ChatGPT will tell you it be lying. It'll tell you that the information could be inaccurate.
Well, I just didn't want to bring the fact of, on a Masonic level, because that's where I know about it from. And it is in the Bible. It explains that same thing.
What
I was just reading.
No, I understand that. What I'm saying is, if we don't got no book, chapter, and verse, then we just gather information. Like the pictures I showed, right? They got a imitation of the Ark of the Covenant. There. It's there. They built it, did what it looked like. They'll sell you one for $50. You can get one and put it in your house on your table. A fake Ark of the Covenant that's supposed to be a replica of what it looked like. But if nobody know where the Ark of the Covenant, nobody seen it, how did they come up with the image? What he was asking is, how would Moses know what it looked like? It just says cherubims in the Bible. It describes them as angels. And Ezekiel just said they got 2 faces, one facing this way and one look like this, and they got the wings. On they replica, both of those 2 that's at the top couldn't have been facing the same way. And it said in the thing you read, right, that they was facing the Jerusalem. Both of them can't be facing Jerusalem at the same time, because on this one that we just looked at, they facing each other. So everybody guessing is what I'm saying. That's the point. Everybody is guessing unless we got it in the scriptures, like how the one y'all just read it. That's all we could go by. Everything else is just we think this is how it looked. We think this is how it was. Even right now, that's why it's so many different dialects of Hebrew, right? You got Ashkenazi, you got all of these different versions. You got Yiddish, and people say this is real Hebrew and this is Hebrew, and you ain't got no record now what Moses them sounded like when they was talking. So unless you rolling with the truth, because we say they ain't have no vowel stems in it. All of that came with the Masoretic text, which can be proven. However, you're going to meet some people that believe that because of after the reinvention of Hebrew, that this is the Hebrew that they were speaking in ancient times. How can we prove them wrong without a recording of Moses? We know what we know. Faith comes into play with a lot of stuff in the Bible, and people don't like dealing with faith. They want to be sure. So then they Google it. Then Google tell you what the hell it think. If I ain't got no scripture to match it up with, then we just think it. That's all my point was. What if the Masons got it wrong? I think they did. I ain't never even seen what they image is. I just don't know if it don't look like the one that he just described that Ezekiel said. And we add stuff, but at the same time, we also got a picture that we put together on what YAHAWADAH looked like. The point is, he don't look like that white man. That's the point. This is how the Bible described him. He had hair like this. He had this. He probably looked nothing like that picture. The point is that we have a lot of imagery and things pertaining to God, but we serve an invisible power. God is invisible. The angels is invisible. If they show up, they might look like Kamar Kaya. How the hell we know? You know what I'm saying? So that was the point I'm trying to make. With that, anybody? Anything else? Got the announcements? Kamar got them. See? Kamar got him. Yeah, we need these. But we got 30 minutes. Yeah. You got camp rules. Michelle. Camp prayers, camp rules. Let's get all that up. You got it?
Go on.
All right, with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Precinct Officer Kamar Kaya.
All right, shalom. It's the ISUPK security announcements. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to learn and shed themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, they are to seek counsel from the heads. Tithes, which is a commandment, find this in Numbers 18:21, Malachi chapter 3, verses 8 to 10. Ma'ashra means 10th in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the general, Mayaka Allah, or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for the priest, not mandatory, whatever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We got the Feast of Purim. That's in February, right?
March
2nd and 3rd.
March 2nd and 3rd. We got the Feast of Purim.
2 days. All right, go ahead.
Khan. And also April, that's 3rd, right?
Fourth.
April 4th, 2026. The Lord's 57th annual Passover in Houston, Texas. Mm-hmm. Everybody make sure y'all got
P&H Ranch. Following day, Feast of Unleavened Bread. It's gonna be a whole week. We're gonna be down there for a couple of them days. But yeah, can't wait.
Yeah, Khan. Gonna be on everybody. It is a commandment and a holy day. So Israel, make sure y'all got y'all Passover fee paid, your transportation, the way you're getting down there, get what you can later.
$200 per adult. You know what I'm saying? Lamb is not cheap. Go ahead.
Yeah, Khan. Y'all make sure y'all got all that squared away, you know what I'm saying, in time. And last but not least, if a brother wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf.
Yeah, imagine.
That, say imagine. Gonna give a courtesy salute to the teacher. Teachers.
To the teacher.
Nah, they couldn't do that. That means he's trying to embarrass me on TV. Oh, no.
On TV. Go ahead, call it.
Men of Israel, Majum Shabbat, or Majum Barak.
Yahawadash Shem Yahawadash.
Yahawadash Shem
Yah in the top. We'll give a courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Majum Shabbat, or Majum Barak.
Yahweh Shemar Anatham Shem Yahushua.
Yah in the top. Class dismissed.
All right, y'all.
I nigga just learned that on the way here.
What's that?
Can't rules for all that.
Oh, you talking about Kabar?
Yeah.
No. It's either him or Shabar. They read it on Mondays. I know y'all don't come to Monday class no more. Shit, I know. The shot definitely don't. He used to be my main man in the Monday class, man. Shot was like, yeah, he got it. You got him or you need me to get him?
What do we got?
Camp rules. They could not. Yeah, I was gonna say you gotta see what's up with that. Is it gonna come on?
I don't see right now, so it's all right. Yeah.
Oh, okay. You got your Heiser's number?
Nah, I don't think so.
I do.
Who is that? Yeah, I know you do.
Oh.
All right, yeah, call your Heiser. I'll get the I got the account rules. What y'all talk about out there today, man? The one y'all, what you got going on? What you bringing out? Huh? Man of sin. What that mean? Who the hell want to hear that?
Who
don't want to hear that shit? Nah. Y'all ain't talking about no hoes, man, no money or nothing. The white man is the man of sin. That's crazy. Can you turn it into instead of saying the white man? Can you make it like Trump or America or some shit? All right, cool. Yeah, make it specific. Let's start talking about these figurative white men. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. What you had said, Kamar, you had? Hey, I talked to Yaquar. I say, hey, man, we go to camp. It be D.C., it be Virginia, it be such and such. He said, man, it be so many niggas, we be at camp for like 8 hours, 9 hours. He said, man, he said, I ain't never been to camp this long in my life. He's standing out there for a long time. And it be cold. You know how that thing is. He told my man, I be like, I want to go home, bro. He said, it's so cold out here, man, and these niggas is out here like nothing. Yeah, man. He said, as soon as he got out there, count Dr. Zah, I said, you might well take all that Florida shit off your Facebook and all that. You ain't going back. I know you thought you was going back. It ain't happening. You got in touch with your husband?
I didn't answer. I texted him.
He didn't answer.
Yeah.
You got the camp rules? All right, that's cool. I still need to talk to your husband. I'm trying to see if we gonna what time they gonna be here. If we gonna wait on them, because we could probably just do the count rules down at the spot. You got all the equipment, right?
Oh, good.
You got the big speaker?
Yeah, I got both of them.
Brought the battery?
You told me not to bring the battery because you were
I just trying to see if you be paying attention. That's all I just trying to see.
Like, so I got him on the line.
Ask him what his ETA.
Okay, what's your ETA? 45 minutes to an hour.
What?
So you got off the wrong exit. You got to turn around.
All right. Damn. Let's see where y'all was up. I ain't heard from y'all was up. If y'all was up, don't tell me on his way I'm gonna blow a gasket. I'm just letting y'all know right now.
You bought a battery thing, right?
Yeah, I got it.
We're going to charge it up.
Hmm?
The speaker.
What do you mean charge it up?
Because it got like 3 battery lives. Bad. Everybody looking at
You could have plugged that bitch out the whole class.
I had bought the other thing.
What other thing?
You know that you hook onto the battery to charge it up?
Yeah.
But I forgot I left the battery. Because you said you were gonna have a thing.
We don't need a battery. You were supposed to bring the thing that we used last week. That's for camp. Every week it needed to be charged up. The one that we bought. No, the one that we used last week.
The speaker.
Yeah. You saying it's not charged, right?
It ain't fully charged.
Yeah. Don't do that no more.
Yeah, no, I had
that need to be charged up.
I had to sled last night and I asked my reel to put it
in the shop.
Yeah. Now, as soon as you get home at the camp.
Yeah, just charge that bitch back up.
I told you that. Like, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know these jokes.
It's like,
yeah, I mean, can you not do that?
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your...
I just forgot to do it.
Yeah.
How much of a fine would I have to give you for you to remember to do it?
Actually, I forgot to do it and I asked my reel to plug it, but she put the wrong damn cord on.
She ain't no soldier. That's your real, man.
She put the wrong cord on there. I
appreciate her effort. Tell her I appreciate her effort. She did more than you.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available.
Why the hell
At the
is she not
tone,
available?
please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ. Officer is out tomorrow at ISUPK, Jacksonville, Florida. Give me a hit when you get the message.
It ain't dead. It ain't fully charged.
Leave it alone, Kanak. You all right, Stop it. Cut it out. You know, I ain't do a bad job. I just didn't do a good job. You know? All right, so let's go ahead and go through the camp rules. One y'all, if you don't mind. Oh shit, we ain't even in the stream. We talking.